Clear? So here one thing must know, let this is a point, okay, this is a point, this is A, this is B, and this is a point C, okay, and here the distance P1, P2, P3, okay, and if we join this also, this is F, we know, then this must follows P1C equal to CF, P2B equal to BF, and P3A equal to AF, okay. So any point on the parabola equidistance from this focus and from this line, okay. So now, hi, welcome back to our channel AnganaStudyCenter. In previous class we have learned the circle, okay, and in this class we are going to learn about the parabola, okay. This chapter is chapter number 10, class 11, conic section, okay. Let's start our class. First we learn about the parabola. What is parabola? So this type of curve is called parabola, okay. This type of curve, okay. So parabola is a set of all points in a plane that are equidistant from a fixed line. This is fixed line L, okay, and a fixed point, that means this fixed point, which is not on the line, that means this fixed point is not on the line, then this curve is called parabola, okay. So now this fixed point is called focus, denoted by F, okay, and this fixed line is called the directrix of parabola, okay. Clear? So here one thing must know, let this is a point, okay, this is a point, this is A, this is B, and this is a point C, okay, and here the distance P1, P2, P3, okay, and if we join this also, this is F, we know, then this must follows P1C equal to CF, P2B equal to BF, and P3A equal to AF, okay. So any point on the parabola equidistance from this focus and from this line, okay. So now this point, that means the line perpendicular to the directrix and passing through F is called the axis of the parabola, and this intersecting point, that means axis and the parabola, intersecting point of the axis and the parabola is called the vertex of the parabola, okay. This concept should you know, okay. Now we will learn about the standard form of equation of parabola, okay. Here if the vertex of parabola at origin, that means 0, 0, and the axis of symmetry is along with x or y axis, okay, then 4 type of equation will occur, okay. That means this is a parabola and the axis is along x axis, this is x axis, and this is y axis, y dash this is the F, this is the vertex and the directrix is this, okay, and the equation of the directrix is, let F equal to a comma 0 is on the x axis and the directrix equation is x equal to minus a, okay. So the equation of this parabola will be y square equal to 4ax, okay. Similarly, when the axis is along x axis and f equal to minus a comma 0, then the Directrix equation is x equal to a, then the equation of the parabola is y square is equal to minus 4ax. Okay, and when the axis of the parabola is along with y axis and focus is a comma 0, then the Directrix equation is y equal to minus a, and then the equation of the parabola is x square is equal to 4ay. Okay, similarly, when the axis is along with y axis and f equal to a 0 comma minus a, then Directrix is y equal to a, then the equation of the parabola is x square is equal to minus 4ay. Okay, so 4 type of equation we have got. Okay, so here some observation we have found from this equation. Okay, so first, when there is involvement of y square term, then when involve y square term, the axis is along with x axis. Okay, and when the coefficient of x is positive, then the parabola open right side. When the coefficient of x is positive, the parabola open at right side. Okay, and when negative, the coefficient of x is negative, the parabola open at left side, and when the coefficient of x is negative, the parabola open at left side. Okay, clear? So this observation we have found. Similarly, in this case, when involve x square term, the axis of the parabola is along with y axis. The axis is along with y axis. Okay, and when the coefficient of y is positive, then the parabola is upward. When the coefficient of y is positive, parabola is upward. When the coefficient of y is negative, parabola is downward. Okay, so we have learned 4 types of equation of parabola. When the vertex is at the origin, okay, and the axis of symmetry along with x or y axis, we get 4 types of equation and some observation we have found. Okay, now we will learn about the Latus rectum. What is the Latus rectum? We take any of the figure of the parabola. Okay, let the axis is parallel to x axis and focus is at a comma 0. Okay, this is L directrix x equal to minus a. Okay, now what is the latus rectum? If we draw a perpendicular on this and the endpoint of this line is on the parabola, okay, let this is B, this is M, okay, then this BM is called the latus rectum. That means latus rectum is a line which is perpendicular to the axis of the parabola and whose endpoint are on the parabola is called latus rectum. So what is the latus rectum? What is the value of latus rectum? That means here what is the length of the latus rectum? So length of BM, that means latus rectum, is what? Here the equation of the parabola is y square is equal to 4ax. Okay, so the length of the latus rectum is 4a. Okay, this should be remembered. Okay, when this equation will occur, and for every figure of parabola, there are 4 types of figure of parabola. There all of the latus rectum will be equal. That means the length of latus rectum will be same. That means 4a. Okay, a is the where the coordinate of f, that means focus is a comma 0, either minus a comma 0 or 0 comma a or 0 comma minus a, then maybe then the latus rectum length is 4a. Okay, this should be remembered. Now we will do some example. Okay, look at this question. Find the equation, find the coordinate of the focus, equation of axis and equation of directrix and the length of latus rectum of the parabola y square is equal to 8x. So the equation is parabola is y square is equal to 8x. So this can be written as y square is equal to 4 into 2 dot x. So this is a, we know if we compare is with y square is equal to 4ax, then therefore a equal to 2. So the coordinate of focus is 2 comma 0. Why 2 comma 0? Here the coordinate of x is positive, so that is the parabola is open at right side. That means this type of parabola. Okay, this is the directrix, this is x, this is y axis, this is focus f equal to 2 comma 0. Okay, and the directrix will be x equal to minus 2. Okay, the equation of directrix is x equal to minus 2. Okay, and the latus rectum will be 4a. The length of the latus rectum is 4a equal to 4 into 2, that means 8, and the axis is along x axis and the axis is along x axis. Okay, clear? Now look at this question. Find the equation of the parabola with the focus 2 comma 0 and the directrix x equal to minus 2. So just the opposite of this. Okay, so the focus of the parabola 2 comma 0 lies on x axis. Okay, therefore the equation of the parabola is y square is equal to 4ax. Here a equal to 2, therefore y square is equal to 4 into 2 into x, that means 8x. Okay, here so this type of parabola x equal to minus 2 and this is f 2 comma 0. Okay, so we take this equation y square is equal to 4x. If there is minus 2 comma 0 and the directrix is suppose x equal to 2, then the equation will be y square is equal to minus 4ax. Okay, so this should be remembered. Then look at this question. Find the equation of the parabola with vertex 0 comma 0 and focus at 0 comma 2. Okay, so if we draw the parabola, focus is 0, 2, that means here f, so the parabola of this type 0, 2 focus, okay, and the directrix is y equal to -2, okay, this is y and this is x, this is the vertex, okay, vertex is on the origin, okay. So as the focus on y axis, okay, so the equation of the parabola is here, this is upward, that means x square equal to 4ay, okay. So here a equal to 2, so just put here 2 equal to 8y. So the equation of the parabola x square is equal to 8y, okay. Now look at this question, find the equation of the parabola which is symmetric about y axis, okay, and passing through 2, -3. So the parabola passing through 2, 3, 2, -3, that means 2 -3 mean here the parabola is passing through 2, -3, that means 2, -3 is on the fourth quadrant, first, second, third, fourth quadrant, okay. So the parabola must be like that, okay. So the equation of this type of parabola is as the parabola passing through 2, -3, which is on the fourth quadrant. So the equation of the parabola is x square is equal to -4ay, okay. So this is the equation, general equation, and the parabola passing through 2, -3, so this equation must satisfy this, okay. So we have just put here 2 in place of x, 2 square is equal to -4 dot a dot -3, okay, or 4 equal to 12a, therefore a equal to 4 by 12, that means 1 by 3, okay. Now therefore the equation, just put the value of a in equation 1, the equation is x square is equal to -4 dot 1 by 3 y, okay, that means or x square equal to -4 by 3 y, that is the required equation, okay. Now we are going to solve the exercise 10.2 of your NCERT textbook, okay. Just look at this question, in each of the following exercise 1 to 6, find the coordinate of the focus, axis of the parabola, equation of the directrix and length of the Latus rectum. So each of these are the equation of parabola. From this we have to find the focus, the axis of the parabola, the equation of directrix and length of the Latus rectum. So for the first, y square is equal to 12x. This can be written as 4 dot 3 dot x. So here if we compare this with y square is equal to 4ax, therefore a equal to 3, okay. So the focus is 3, 0. Why? As this is the coefficient of x is positive, so the parabola is open at right side, okay. So this is 3, 0, okay, and the axis is obviously x axis, the axis is along x axis, okay, and the directrix is x equal to -3, okay, and the length of Latus rectum is 4a, that means 4 into 3, that means 12, okay, clear, very easy. And for this is written as 4 dot 3 by 2 into y. So here a equal to 3 by 2. Therefore focus equal to. So just look here, the coefficient of y is positive. So the parabola is upward. So the axis is along y axis. Okay, and the directrix is y equal to minus 3 by 2. Okay, and the length of the lateral rectum is 4a, that means 4 into 3 by 2, that means 6. Okay, look at this, y square equal to minus 8x. So this can be written as minus 4 dot 2 dot x. Here the coefficient, so therefore a equal to 2. Okay, the coefficient of x is minus, so the focus is minus 2 comma 0 and the axis is along x axis and the directrix is x equal to 2 and the length of lateral rectum is 4a, that means 4 into 2, that means 8. Okay, now look at this, x square equal to minus 16y. So this can be written as minus 4 dot 4y. So if we compare with x square is equal to minus 4ay, so we get a equal to 4. Okay, so here the coefficient of y is negative, so the parabola is downward. Okay, so the focus is 0 comma minus 4. Okay, so the axis is along y axis. Okay, and the directrix is y equal to 4. The length of lateral rectum 4a, that means 4 into a equal to 4, that means 16. Okay, this is y square is equal to 10x. This is same type of this. So this is your homework. Okay, and x square is equal to minus 9y. This is same type of this. So this is also your homework. Now look at this question. In each of the exercise 7 to 12, find the equation of the parabola that satisfy the following condition. Here in question number 7, the condition is focus is 6 comma 0 and directrix is x equal to minus 6. So here focus is on the x axis, that means x, if this is x dash, this is y dash. Okay, focus is 6 comma 0. Okay, that means x axis this, and the directrix is also x equal to minus 6. So the axis is along x axis. So the equation is, and it is on the right side, so the coefficient of y x is positive. So the equation will be, equation is y square is equal to 4ax. Here a equal to 6, therefore as a equal to 6, therefore the equation is y square is equal to 4 dot 6 dot x, that means 24x. Y square is equal to 24x is the equation of this parabola. Okay, now look at this, focus is 0 comma minus 3 and directrix is y equal to 3. Okay, so just draw x, this is y, this is x dash, this is y dash. Focus is 0 comma minus 3, that means here focus, so the parabola is this type. Okay, and the directrix y equal to 3. Okay, so the equation will be x square is equal to, as downwards, so the coefficient of y is minus, so minus 4ay. Okay, here f, the coordinate of f is 0 comma minus 3, so a equal to 3. Okay, so the equation is x square equal to minus 4 dot 3 dot y, that means minus 12y. X square equal to minus 12y. Then look at this question. Vertex is 0 comma 0 and focus is 3 comma 0. So this is simple. This, the equation must be y square is equal to 4ax. Okay, so just put here the value of a is 3, so 3x, y square is equal to 12x. Okay, clear? In each of the exercise 7 to 12, find the equation of the parabola that satisfy the given condition. We have done up to 9. Here from 10, vertex is 0 0 and focus is minus 2 comma 0. So focus is minus 2 comma 0, that means here this is x axis this is y axis. So the parabola must be this type. Okay, focus minus 2 comma 0. Okay, so the equation is y square equal to minus 4x, a equal to 2, so just put here 2, so we get minus 8x. Y square is equal to minus 8x is the equation of the parabola. Now just look at this question. Vertex 0 0 and passing through 2 comma 3 and axis is along x axis. So when the axis of the parabola is along x axis, the equation must be two type, y square is equal to 4x or y square is equal to minus 4x. Okay, so just look at this figure. This is y, this is x, this is x dash, this is y dash. Okay, and the point 2 3, that means 2 3. Okay, here 2 3. The parabola has the axis along with x axis and passing through 2 3. So the parabola must be like this. Okay, so the as the parabola open at right side, the equation will be y square is equal to 4x. Okay, here this parabola passing through 2 3. So for this point this equation will be satisfied. So as the parabola passing through 2 3, we have 3 square is equal to 4a dot 2 or a equal to 9 by 8. Okay, so just put the value of a in 1. So therefore the equation of parabola is y square is equal to 4.9 by 8 into x. So implies that 2y square is equal to 9x is the equation of the parabola. Okay, and now look at this question. This is similar type of 11. Okay, vertex is 0 0 passing through 5 comma 2 and symmetry to with respect to y axis. That means the axis of the parabola is along with y axis. Okay, so this is x, this is x dash, this is y dash. So the parabola axis is y axis. So the parabola may be two types, either upward or downward. Here the point 5 2, that means is here, is in the first quadrant. Okay, so here this is first quadrant. Okay, so the parabola must be upward, so this is not downward. Okay, so as the point is on the first quadrant, so the equation of the parabola is x squared equal to 4ay, and it is passing through 5 comma 2, and as the parabola passing through 5 comma 2, therefore the equation must satisfy for this point. So we have 5 square equal to 4.a.2 or a equal to 25 by 8. Therefore just put the value of a in equation 1, we get the required equation. Therefore the equation is x square is equal to 4 into 25 by 8 into y. So or 2x square is equal to 25y. That is the required equation. Okay, that's all for today's class. We have covered the whole parabola section of conic section chapter. Okay, and do all the exercise of 10.2 of your NCERT textbook. Just practice all of this we have covered in this class. If you like this video, please press the like button and subscribe our channel and share with your friends. Thanks for watching our video.